Well, hello friends, and thanks so much for joining me again as we walk through some of the top most useful tools on the workbench. Today we're going to talk about one of the next most useful tools, and that is the wrench. All right, friends, so whether you have a open-end wrench or a box-end wrench or a combination, the wrench is a super useful tool when you're working at the workbench. I use wrenches all the time. As you can see, it's nice to keep them organized, and it's nice to be able to look and see what size you need. So, wrenches come in many different sizes, obviously. You have small ones for small nuts and bolts, and you have large ones, and you have ones that can change from small to big. Now this is what I commonly call a crescent wrench, but it is, that's the brand name. This is a crescent brand name. It's kind of like a Post-it note. You know, most people don't call it a self-adhesive note. They call it a Post-it, right? So a crescent is a brand, but this is an adjustable wrench. If you turn this spiral here, this screw, you can adjust the jaw length, and it is a super useful tool. I lump it in with wrenches because that's what it is. It's a wrench, and I recommend everyone has an adjustable wrench because they're so useful. I use it all the time at the workbench. So wrenches are one of the most useful tools at the workbench. I highly recommend you have at least an adjustable wrench, and then if you have the ability to, try to start getting a set of wrenches that go from small to larger. I wouldn't get the biggest ones yet. This one is 1.25 inches. Probably not gonna be the most useful for most people, but I would start with like maybe 1/4 all the way up to 1/2 inch. Those are gonna be pretty useful at your workbench starting out. Hey, thanks so much for joining me, folks. Thanks for the view. Go ahead and put in a comment what you think is the most useful tool found at the bench. And make sure to work hard, because hard work is its own reward. And thanks for watching.